Welcome back to Cloudy Cleric. My name is Oliver. Hi, hello. And we're back on the pod which is named sastpbo, the super awesome Stranger Things podcast by Ollie. I am Ollie. And it's been a hot second since I did this podcast. I actually had like a freak out moment where I thought I didn't do an episode all of September, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I forgot to put the latest episode like in the playlist or whatever. And then I like legitimately, it was like a Twilight Zone moment. I was like, where the fuck, like, I know I covered this, like, where did it go? And then I found the video, so it existed. I just could not find it for whatever reason. But yeah, now here we are. It is pretty much a month later since that episode, so very sorry. But things have been fucking crazy lately. I want to talk about this before I actually get into the podcast episode because it does have to do with the production of my next / upcoming video. And I want to get that video done as soon as possible. Like, I'm excited to be writing it, I'm excited to be working on it, like the whole process. I'm very excited to be doing it. If you don't know, it's going to be a video about cinematography and byler. But the thing is that in this month, this holy month of October, Halloween, you're supposed to be having fun, right? Because it's spooky and scary, but the scariest thing about October is college applications. And when I tell you, like, fuck this, I mean it, because every waking moment of my day is spent being like, fuck, what am I gonna do for my college application? What am I gonna do? Legitimately, college applications are like, what if you had no fun ever? And it's going to be over at the end of the month. I mean, it has to, because that's the deadline for, like, the big college I want to apply to. But fuck me, man. It is... Oh, it is not fun at all. And that's where I've been, and that's why I haven't been able to work on my byler essay, because it's like, do I work on this essay, or do I spend my time with my college application? You know, it's just so stressful. It's so fucking stressful. And then, like, right now I'm waiting for people to, like, give me recommendation letters, because I can't submit, like, a common application without recommendation letters. And, like, legitimately, like, fucking, like, fuck my Baka life. Like, actually, fuck my Baka life. It is the most fucking stressful thing that I think I've ever done. And I don't know if you guys have been around since, like, the beginning of this year. I'm sure you'll remember me talking about how when I took the ACT, I got so stressed out that I started having a lot of nosebleeds. And I think it's coming back, because holy fuck, every waking moment of my life is like, Ollie, go work on your application. And it's like, I just want to have fun. And also, right now, I've done everything on my end. So I just need fuckers to do things on their end. And like, my high school may be falling apart. I don't know. Like, the counselor is so overwhelmed, and I love her, but like, she might not even be there anymore, and we need somebody to do that shit. And it's just fucking like, I'm actually going crazy. Like, I'm actually going crazy, and I may cry. Not now. I mean, maybe now, because I'm really thinking about it, but holy fuck. This shit, like, why can't I just be in college already? Like, I don't get it. This is so fucking... I am... I'm mad at everyone in the world right now. Fuck everyone. Fuck this. Fuck my life. Fuck. Give me my... Ugh. No, I can't ruin the vibe for the podcast. Like I gotta at least be focused on this for like the next like 30 or 40 minutes. But I'm thinking about it and I'm like, fuck my life, like actually fuck my life. And I was going to do this podcast yesterday. Um but then I had an opportunity to hang out with my friends for the first time in a while because first we went on a road trip like a couple weeks ago for this big bike race that my dad was doing, and then last weekend I was in California, and that's why there wasn't a podcast episode touring the colleges. When I tell you that trip was fucking miserable, this is going to be news for my mom and my parents. If my mom's watching this, she's going to be like, "Oh, it wasn't that miserable." It was miserable. I hated it. I like legitimately I never hate going to California except for that time. The only good day was the first day. And after that it all went to shit. And I'm upset at circumstances. And like the place that we stay in California, because like if we don't have to pay for a hotel or an Airbnb, we're not going to. We stay with my mom's friend. Like legitimately zero privacy. So I was absolutely like sobbing my eyes out one night, but like I couldn't even like blow my nose because then people would know. So I just had to like sit there on the couch in the dark because the couch is where I sleep there. Because I don't like my dad's snoring, so I don't sleep in the same room as my dad. And legitimately, fucking hell. Fucking hell. I think that was God punishing me. I don't know. All I know is that this fucking. Fuck all this. Fuck college applications. Fuck all of this so hard. God, fuck my life. Fuck. Well, anyway, we're gonna be talking about some Stranger Things today. Um, Believe it or not. Also, don't mind the mess in the background or how my bed is just a mattress right now. As you can tell, things are stressful right now, and I need to change my bed sheets. And the only way to get me to actually change my bed sheets instead of just thinking it was by ripping everything off the bed. So then I would basically have to force myself to do it. And like laundry and my car's dirty and everything is going to hell. And legitimately, like, fuck my life. Fuck my life. The only thing getting me through this is Byler. Let's be for real. Let's be honest right now. Byler, you are my one true love. Byler, I love you so much. I love you, Byler. And we're going to be talking about that today. Well, we're going to be talking about Stranger Things. And just in case I get really stressed, because I do often, I take my little Polly Pockets thing with me around because I think it's so cute. And I have the Will and Mike little Polly Pockets in here at all times too. So if I get really stressed, I just have the tiny Bylers. Okay. So if I ever get stressed out, I am going to look at this, just on the side of my desk. Okay, so let's actually talk about some Stranger Things, and not have a crisis, because the last thing I want to do today is have a crisis, because then it makes it harder to do my college applications. Okay, because it's like I need to be stressed about them, but I can't be too stressed about. Okay, I need to shut up about college applications now. We're just we're shutting that down, and we're just moving straight to the podcast and going over Stranger Things leaks and spoilers and stuff. So we have quite a few things to go over, mainly because Geek Week happened between last episode and this episode, and it was actually really fucking funny. Like, it's just so unbearably cringe sometimes that it's just like, I don't know. It's fun. I swear, like, now I say, we've been hacked by cyberpunk. like all the time. I don't know. Geek Week was interesting. But we're gonna start on Stranger Things spoilers, and what we do know is that lately, or not lately, in September, mid September, they were filming at the hospital and also the radio station, which isn't a lot. Like, I feel like unpopular opinion, but I think like posting shit like this, like it's interesting, but it's like, do I give a fuck? Like, this isn't telling me anything rather than they were here. Like, okay, I figured they were gonna be. It's not like it's anything new or anything new. I'm just being a hater today. I don't know, I'm fucking being a hater. Um, so I have no comment on this because of fucking course they're. It's like, hey, they're filming at the sets. Where else are they gonna be filming? I don't. Please contact me when they're filming somewhere interesting. I wanted to talk about this. Okay, so this is an actually interesting thing about the hospital and the filming location is that Natalia Dyer was there, and something that's really awesome was a not a conspiracy theory, but a theory that the reason why Nancy was spending so much time at the hospital, or why the characters were spending so much time at the hospital in general, was that, well, most people thought specifically that Nancy would be a candy striper, and this is very much a candy striper outfit. So I was, why is he chatting the fuck out? Stop looking at me. God damn. Sorry. What do you mean that's definitely not Nancy? I mean, it looks like a face double or whatever, but these could be Nancy and Steve's double. Yeah. Yeah, that's it's the important note is that this Nancy Nancy's character, and she's a candy striper. So I wanted to talk about that because that was interesting. So next is that this was also interesting. This is an also interesting thing. Maya Hawke was spotted filming Stranger Things 5 today, driving Joyce's car, and has followed the ambulance to Hawkins Memorial Hospital. Now, I think that this is really interesting because it raises a lot of questions. Number one, why is Robin driving Joyce's car? And number two, why are they following an ambulance? For why they are following an ambulance, because the first question's just so open-ended that, like, I don't, like, anything that I would say is just like a shot in the dark, and nothing it's not probably going to be that helpful. But what I can say about the ambulance is that they're probably following somebody that we know who is in the ambulance. I mean, this isn't that much of a stretch. I think people were already figuring this out. I'm just saying it because it's me alone in my room right now. And so that begs the question on who is in the ambulance. And I really fucking hope that that person is okay, or that that person was introduced this season. What if it was Vicky? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So what I'm saying is that the character in the ambulance, usually ambulances are called during dire things, death, very, ambulances, bad things happen there. Is that it's either a character, or what I'm hoping is that it follows the structure of a Stranger Things season, where they introduce a new character and then that character dies that season. For example, Barb, Bob, Alexi, Eddie, and whoever is this going to be in the ambulance. I don't know. I hope it's that. I hope it's not one of our little main Oh my god, if it's Joyce, and that's why she's driving, because Joyce... all these scenarios are making me so fucking sad, and I don't want to think about them because if Joyce dies, I'm literally gonna fucking kill someone. I don't want to think about it. Oh, that's so. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it at all. So, let's just keep going. Ah! Oh, this is also good. So this was 2 weeks ago, so a little bit more recent. But Maya Hawke and Caleb McLaughlin were spotted filming Stranger Things 5 at the hospital set. And again, this doesn't really add much interesting things into the mix, but what I do. Why is she kissing boys? When the fuck is she kissing a boy? What boy? What boy? Wait. I'm sorry, I don't see her kissing any boys in this. I mean, and also, if we're talking about Maya Hawke, who fucking cares? I don't even want to get into it, but what I was going to say is that what's important is that in this photo, especially, you can see that she has been beaten up. Or not like, I mean, I guess beaten up. She has been hurt, probably punched by the bruise on her face, and the bruising around her eyes. It kind of looks like a black eye. So we can tell that our characters are getting fucked up this season. And if you go back and look at some of the older spoiler posts, if you look really close, you can see that other people are getting fucked up too, like beaten up and shit. And I'm excited because, oh my god, I didn't think it was too good of a movie, but I recently watched Bodies, 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 and there was like maybe, I mean, spoiler alert for Bodies, 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 but after they killed like the veterinarian guy or whatever, and was it like B? I think her name was B. Like before she had to change and she was all like fucked up and bloody. I was like, and just miserable and wet. I was like, this is what needs to happen to the characters in Stranger Things 5. It like life or bath for Cat. Life, bath. They forced him to splish splash in the bath. Like that's what I want to. I need to dunk him in there. Sorry, I'm just talking like, but it's in the most loving way possible. Like I'm not saying this because I hate the characters. It's because I just love them a lot, and I want the best for them. So that that's not related, but we're gonna keep going. And then this is the most recent update on Stranger Things spoilers, which is kind of sad, but not as sad. Is that the demolition has officially started for the Hawkins school set. And if you don't know why, the demolition is happening to the school, basically, asbestos. There's asbestos in the building. It is an old building, so obviously it's gonna be some shit like that. Like they wouldn't be tearing. I feel like they wouldn't be tearing it down if it wasn't because of something like that. Because like this comment says, it would have been a good tourist place. I don't. I think if they could have made it into something like that, then they probably would have. Um, but yeah, asbestos. It's just easier to get rid of the building. I don't know. Maybe that was a stretch. I said maybe they'd build like a replica, but I don't really think so. It's sad for me personally because and it's sad about a lot of the sets which are set to be destroyed after filming is that a lot of people, including myself, I've never been to Georgia, and I think the time I was in Georgia, it was before Stranger Things was a thing. So I've never gone out and I've never seen these sets, and it's always been a really big dream of mine to fly out to Georgia and Atlanta and go and see some of the sets. And I'm like, please, can we do it? Will there film? Like, please, I want to do it before filming ends. I don't think that will happen, but I hope it does. I don't know, maybe by some miracle of God, it will happen. But yeah, I mean, it's just getting torn down, and I'm sad that I was never able to see this in person, but I understand why they're doing it. Um, why is it Gore of my comfort character? Sorry. No. No. Sorry. Yeah, that was just the building being demolished for all. If anybody listens with audio only, it was just pictures of the buildings being demolished. Um as for Stranger Things spoilers, Twitter, I think we mainly went over everything that was here. So, we didn't go over that. Okay. Is there anything on Spain before I talk about that? I don't know. So I'm just gonna go to Spain before I talk about that because that's like the big thing. So it came out about a little under a month ago that the cast has read the final script for Stranger Things 5, and like you don't understand what I mean when I said like I had a meltdown the day I found this out. Like legitimately couldn't get fucking shit done. I was like, no, because like I really want season 5, but also I don't want it to end, and like sure, I'm really stressed out right now, so like it's hard for me to like focus and have like and focus on like good positive things or stuff that makes me positive. Sorry, it's stuff that makes me feel positive, but like I really don't want Stranger Things to fucking end. Like I'm actually I mean, I don't want it to drag on forever either, but legitimately like so and it's yeah, it's a lot. And I don't know if we're gonna find a post on here saying this, but apparently they like a lot of people were crying during the final script being read. I mean, obviously, um, people were crying. It's the last season, and a lot of the kids like have grown up on this show, or like this show has just been like a big point for them, or like for pretty much all the kids on there, like why they blew up in the first place. So yeah, obviously there's gonna be a lot of tears. I'm just I'm I'm so scared to watch the final episode. Um, but yeah, that's just something that happened. Here's some more like they saw people off the set hanging out together. Oh, and so I really don't care all that much about. Oh my God, is that Finn? Finn, don't scare. No, he's terrified. Save him. Save him. But yeah, that was just something that they did. Where the fuck is Finn? He's freaking the fuck out back here. Do we not see him? Do not put an X right there. If you want to have a parallel, just have a parallel. Um this is just saying like production of Stranger Things will remain until early October. It is early October, so fuck my life. Um let's see. we're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that. Talking about that later. Okay, so let's go here. So Stranger Things for Geeked Week, and in case you don't know what Geeked Week is, it's kind of like a showcase for Netflix. Like, not exactly like, it's not super like E3 where they like announce all their projects. It's mainly like a celebration of fan culture, and in the most Netflix way possible. Um, so yeah, they teased having Stranger Things there. They were like, Stranger Things is going to be presenting for Geeked Week. So I sat in front of my computer and I waited and I waited and we got this video. I don't think this is the full video, but basically, it was these two fans were brought on like a tour of like the set and the warehouse of Stranger Things, and is it not gonna load anymore? Oh no. But yeah, basically it was with Finn, Caleb, and Gaten, and Finn Wolfhard looks terrifying at the beginning of this video. If it will ever load again, please. Please load. Yeah, you've probably seen it. I feel like most people have seen it by now. So now we can get to the good parts. And every Friday we used to get an update from Raw Stuffer. But recently he hasn't really been doing that, and updates have been really just kind of spread out in posts. Like, it's a random drop whenever we get one, but recently Sean Levy has actually been coming through and posting some behind the scenes photos, and I think that's awesome. So today I'm going to look through all of these photos, and just kind of give my thoughts on them. These ones I've looked over, but I saw that there were new ones that came out like yesterday, so I will also give my thoughts on those because I haven't seen them yet. So it'll be live reaction. Will and Mike pick soon, please. I'm gonna like this comment. What's the reply? I don't know. Okay, so first we have Millie Bobby Brown on set. I don't know, she just being kooky. Like, not really a lot that I can say about this. Like, she's just having fun. That's awesome for her. Now, this is definitely at the hospital. Or, okay, maybe not. I'm not going to say definitely at the hospital because I've been wrong about that shit before. But this definitely looks like a hospital. And I should know what hospitals look like because my mom was there. That's oversharing. I'm not going to. I don't know why I said that. But yes, I'm very familiar with what hospitals look like, and this very much looks like one of those information desk counter things that they have, that you can go up and talk to them, just like a desk, and this big ass notebook also, and then the paneled walls and the curtains are very like, they give me the vibe of the hospital that we've seen. And yeah, this is Dustin, and I am 99% sure this is the radio station. If I had to guess, it's not as sanitary as it. Oh, no! Sorry. It doesn't look as sanitary of an environment as this photo does. And there's glass panels, and it's behind a wall, very like, there's the glass panels looking into a studio, very much like this is how studios are built. I can see these things in the back. They look like tapes. And oh, is this the logo? Yeah, this kind of looks like the logo to me. So this is definitely part of that set. And also, why is Dustin just like wearing like a trench coat this season? Like, I don't understand. I mean, I guess I'll understand soon, but like, I don't know. I've just been thinking about that recently because the Dustin fit hasn't really been serving that much. This one is definitely at the radio station because it's on a hill and nowhere, and the shape of the building is very similar. The thing is I have no idea who this is, and I'm not even gonna try to guess who it is. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. If somebody knows who this is, please comment. And then this is just like a little like Sean Levy moment. Um, and so that was me looking at those pictures. And then we have these two posts. Um, oh shit, wait, no, this isn't Stranger Things. My bad. This is Stranger Things. We have this post about Stranger Things. Oh my god, it's Joyce and Robin. Fuck my life, what if it was Joyce in the ambulance? Fuck. A BTS 11 with Millie on her back, but it already counts. Okay, it's perfect Philly 21. Sorry, I don't respect the opinion of people who ship real life people. I'm just gonna say that. Like sometimes I'll like get like a comment from someone and it's like they'll have like Philly and they're not like Philadelphia, like Fillie, so like Finn and Millie, or Fink, which I think is the fucking dumbest name for a ship ever, which is Finn and Sadie Sink. And it's like, okay, well, please go touch grass. Like Philevin video, like Milevin Philly, like fuck off. Yeah. Um. Anyways, Joyce Robin interaction. We can see that they're hanging out, and honestly, I think that they're gonna make the most iconic girl boss team that like I've ever fucking seen. Because like Joyce has that same, sorry, Robin has that like manic energy that Robin has. Sorry, I Robin has the same manic, like crazy overthinking energy that I think that Joyce has. So I feel like they'd make a really good team. Like, I don't know. I feel like Robin. I don't think she'd have kids, but I feel like she. I see Joyce in her. You know. Um. Next. Oh, hello. So this is. I'm assuming that this is set and for the show and not for um, the BTS video that they did. And I'm guessing that this is probably going to be for a flashback. Obviously, you can see the iconic alphabet wall behind with the Christmas lights. I don't know why I struggled to say Christmas lights. With the Christmas lights, and yeah, it's definitely not going to be a set used for a huge scene, I guess, because it's one sided, but still interesting. And we have Noah Schnapp and Finn Wolfhard here, aka actors of Mike and Will. So we'll see. We'll see. And we still have so many pictures left to go over. I'm so excited. Um, let's see next. Hello, Sean Levy. This is Brett Gelman. I don't want to talk about Brett Gelman, but I will talk about him for the sake of this podcast in a purely Stranger Things way. I don't know what the fuck he's doing here. He's got a radio, a walkie-talkie, and that's about it. And this is mostly just focused on Jonathan Levy. Um, and so Murray is here in the forest, wherever the fuck that is, because there's trees in the back. This is a really, really interesting one because I can't really tell what the fuck I'm looking at right here. Um, what I'm assuming is that it. No, I was gonna say it could be a screen stage. No, I'm assuming that these are monitors. You know, like I don't know. I haven't like dissected or been on any production nearly big enough as Stranger Things to know what this is and what it's for. I mean, if I get accepted to the college I want to go, maybe I'll find out. Maybe I'll find out. I'm not going to make this about college again. But I don't know. I don't know what this is. It looks fun. It's red. Red reminds me of the upside down. So it might have something to do with that. Probably has something to do with that. Unless Jonathan's developing pictures again, like in a red room, and when the fuck would he have time to do that in Stranger Things 5? Like I don't think that's the case. I think that's a very rare thing, but it might be that. I don't know. Red things are afoot here. Here we are at a track, high school. This is Hawkins High, RIP. And I think this is Sean Levy. This is so me. When I was a director, I'd also have these little moments. Well, I am a director, but when I'm directing, sometimes you just have to have your little director moment, like main character director moment, where you go off to the side and you think about your film. Like, I mean, most of the projects I've worked on, um, I don't have the time to think. Like, I'm on a very tight schedule, so I have to get on. But very contemplative. I think the pose is kind of. This isn't even like BT. I don't know when. Okay, next. Oh wait. Oh wait. Shit. Okay, one thing I will give to Murray is that this jacket fucks. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, but why is it goated? Sorry, I don't know why I said it. Why is it goated? Fuck, man. No, this jacket fucks hard. I would wear this. I would buy this. I'd spend an unreasonable amount of money on this. I hope they sell it. Or like, I don't know. I have merch for a lot of the major um establishments in Hawkins. Like I have a Starcourt Mall shirt and I have a Scoops Ahoy shirt. I feel like a Bradley's Big Buy shirt would be like fucking oh, that shit's good. Like this is good. Like I'm a big fan of this right here. Oh, now I know what this commenter means by the last picture deeply concerns me. Um yeah, I don't know quite what the fuck is going on here. What the fuck? What? What? Everybody wants Byler and I love Byler, but like also what the fuck is this? What? Brett Gelman, shut up. Sorry. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I don't know. Why are there scary blue men? Fuck. But all I know is that we're getting a flashback to the wall with Byler. Oh my god. Okay, so one theory I've always had is that um, the wall in the upside, if everything in the upside down is the same as when Will went disappeared missing or whatever, technically Joyce made the wall after he went missing, or like I guess it the upside down frozen time. It's kind of like a snapshot of Hawkins right around when Will went missing, and it must have been live updating somehow. Um, but I really, if Mike and Will ever get caught in the upside down together, I want them to go to the upside down alphabet so bad. But this doesn't look very, very upside down-ish, but... So I'm kind of wondering what they are doing here. It's probably a memory. Like, so not a memory, sorry. Like a vision. I could very much see it being like a little vision from Vecna. But... Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, well, that is all the Stranger Things that I have to go over for today. And I am not as stressed anymore, but I know as soon as I turn off this camera, I'm gonna fucking explode. Fuck my life. Okay. Do the outro. When is the next video going to be? I can't guarantee it. Like, I can't guarantee a date. Whenever I have time, because right now time seems to be a thing that I don't have a lot of. Because I'm in the like final stages of post-production with my short film, and I have college applications. And also, I have regular school to do as well, so it's like, fuck my life, I guess. Like, okay, it's having no fun over here. God, Jesus Christ. But, I'm done filming now. I've had fun. Thank you for joining me on this episode of sastpbo, this incredibly stressed, somewhat productive episode of sastpbo. But I'm going to see you guys in the next one. If you want to talk with me, I'm more active on my Discord. So if you're starving for content in between and shit, go join my Discord or follow my Tumblr. I'm way more active on that stuff. But yeah, until next time. Also, thank you for 1,900 subscribers. I forgot to say this, and I'm just about to end the video, but like, thank you. That's so fucking crazy. Because I was watching a video, and I think like 10 months ago I was at 700. So like, y'all are fucking crazy. I love you. But for real, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. I love you all again. Love you, love you, love you. Fuck my life. I'm gonna go work on my applications. Bye!